I'm saying to hell with the little introductions and all that other stuff. I'm just playing the game, actually. Microphone. There we go. So yeah, sorry about the late stream compared to what I had for set up. But yeah. Uh, so for today, I'm playing Seed Mode, which Seed Mode is you just add in little code and hold on, let me. I also forgot to charge my controller, so it has to connect to PlayStation, and then I could plug it but I'll be doing standard set seed. So seed is kind of like, like 2000 or something like that. Because I don't cater this audience to children. But in the year 2000, when we had those little books of little codes that we could put stuff in, this is basically that. Just like done by indie games. And it's like, Shovel Knight has these. I think they also call them seeds, but I could be wrong on that. But we're just going to have a bunch of fun little things to this. And it's not as chaotic as I was expecting it to be, but this is gonna be fun. Like we're gonna start off with my true form. Because that one does sound like it's gonna be the most fun. Now I saw 2 pages that really only listed these, so I'm going to hope that they work. I know some of them only work on certain consoles, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go with the silent because I think the silent is probably my favorite character, and I did play this game a bit on my own. I got some relics and other stuff from that. So I have a demon card. Okay, so this round I'm actually going to start off. Wait, okay, obtain 3 random potions. I'll go with boss relic. Let's see what I got. Elites drop 2. Boys. Okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm going to see if the seed actually worked. It really didn't, did it? That's lame. Um, whoops. Okay, so feeding has not begun, and we will save that for next time. But I still have a good idea of it like being like, hey, will be a fun round. How's my stream do? But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get that started. I've gotten the hang of this game a little bit. I haven't I made it to the third world, which was fun. There we go. I mostly found that if I stick with powers, I'm good. I'll go with it. I'm gonna go to a shop and I'm gonna end up removing that card. And I should still be okay to fight the elite mob because I'm gonna be getting 2 boss relics. Gonna look pretty good. Alright, so my number one strategy is I'm just gonna kill these little guys first. Now I have a one-on-one battle. Then I got weakening, striking, other striking. Oh, alright, I guess I had an extra move. Spare myself as much damage as I can. I'm sure I'll be able to get him out next round. Yeah, there we go. All three strikes. Look, ooh. I'll be sure to use that. Draw cards, discard. I'll go along with it. I'm giving myself a somewhat bad setup for this, but it's alright. Like, check this out. Perfect. And he's gonna go into an enrage counter. So defenses are gonna be my best bet. Oh, oh wait, it's based on when I do skills. Crap. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to need this for this battle. You know, I'll be trying out the seed mode before anything else happens. It's pathetic on my end. Jesus. Oh, I guess I'll be picking out the next seed. That is okay. Well, good news is I survived. Wait, I'm playing like non-stop skills, so okay, yeah, no, I survived. Well, ladies and laddies, I tried. I tried. Nope. Yep. Not even enough to make it to the next level. All right, so I hope I didn't have to do the very long and complicated seeds, but there we go. I'm gonna do next round also the silent, but I'm gonna do basically I'm gonna run with Shuriken and Kunai Shuriken. Um, yeah. So oh boy, there's a lot of. I hope it's not case sensitive either. Like it's all capital letters, but I'm still like doubt. I'm also getting this information from the internet, so maybe it isn't that reliable, but also I don't have any of my own information to go off of. All right, let's see how it goes. I should be starting off Shuriken, Kunai, Shuriken. I'm I'm getting weird things, but not like the weird things I normally would get, which is sus. All right, who knew that these little cards would be insanely mundane? What the frick happened? It didn't want to attack at first. Change your mind? He's almost dead. I'll just get him out. Get him out of here. Might also have to try Seeds for PlayStation 4. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, Poison is my favorite in this. Check this out. There we go. Maybe a lot of discarding cards is going to be useful because this is going to get chaotic really quick. Alright, what mysteries do I get before me? Not gonna matter in the grand scheme of all the cards I've got. I actually doubt it's gonna do, like, stuff. Maybe it will do something. Mm. But overall, I'm pretty unamused with the lack of cadence. I was promised chaos, and I'm just getting game. Alright. More poison's never a bad thing. Unless it's on yourself. Well, actually, I've never seen enemies, like, specifically poison me. Maybe I'm just lucky, but I'll take advantage of it. Alright, all the poison is stacked up on the bird, or I guess it's the cultist. Just a hat, it's not a real bird. I've got so much defense saved up. Actually, I forgot. What do I have here? Strength and weak? Okay, good. That's gonna finish him off for sure. Uh, well, I get for sure next round, which eh, happened. And gain some speed. More potion bouncing goodness. And for a week, it's not gonna matter. I just the word. Oh, I can see where the drawing card issue is gonna come in because I can't get rid of slime unless I waste energy. It's not good. I'll go with that. All right, boss battle. I'm going for it for fun. Like either I win and I get really cool rewards, or I just try another system of seeds. I need one that I can see like right away. I think that's my big problem. All right, so enrage is whenever a skill is played. So I basically just have to take the damage like a bitch, which I'll give it a shot. Not sure why I did that entirely. Oh, that's actually going to work out pretty well. 14 poison. I can get behind that. Now, am I gonna? I'll survive this encounter, but will I survive the one after that? No, not at all. Actually, I was wrong. I'm not gonna survive this one. That's alright. Okay, so we got some unlocks, which are just more powers. I already had a cloak and dagger, didn't I? Gives deal 4 additional damage. Sounds pretty cool. Guard your hand. Add. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely some inspiration for a shiv build. If only my little code gave me an extra shiv. Actually, hold on. I got one. The Probably the one that's gonna be most immediately recognized is One Hit Wonder, where you start off with 1 HP. That'll be a pretty good way to see if that even works. Okay, they work. They just work differently. Wait, I didn't even get a thing from him. Well, I got what I wanted. I can't even defend myself. What? This is not even. What the fuck? A 5 score. Okay, so they work. So I'm gonna try. Okay, we got random mods and daily mods. We got more cards. First, I'm gonna try out cursed next. This is basically gonna give. Oh, cursed head. Yeah, let's go with that. Little E in there kind of throws off the vibe. I'll be getting some cool starting relics, so that'll make up for it, I suppose. But nothing happened. I still have my relic. What if the one that sucks is the one that I have? Alright, I can no longer rest at rest sites. That's okay. Heroes never sleep. I'm probably better off not to be battling bosses. Double down on defenses as well. At least as much as I can. But this guy also gets some, like, healing moves. Accident. I'm gonna double check it's still working. And here, yeah, we're good. We're good. I didn't realize Elgato was muted. Okay, now you guys can hear the special effects. Yeah, I don't want to lose any more HP than I already have. And the weakness is still gonna last. I guess vulnerability, they're two different things. Yeah, that'll take him out. Boom. Alright, gain block and apply weak. Whenever you play an attack. Those two will be good. I'm gonna go with that one. But I'm just gonna grind out regular mobs because I think most important thing I could do is just get more cards. block. Nothing. Hey, that matches. Okay, cool. Thought I was gonna be taking like a smidge of damage. There we go. I don't have anything that gives strength. Flying weakness could be handy, but I think sword boomerang. Well, actually, the height cost wasn't going to matter too much, especially in the context of, hey, you've got a lot of room there. A lot of room to, you know, have a big, I guess, mana pool, energy pool. Something. I only had one attack, but I guess it doesn't matter. Like, that card was going to get discarded anyway. A little bit of a clunky build so far, but I think it'll work out. I'll go with that because I'm kind of focusing on defense. I wouldn't say, maybe focusing is a little too much. Wait, hold on. Oh crap, no, I do not want to I should have read it. I'm sure I'll get another one at some point. I'll just go here for now. Like, okay, that's gonna be handy. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat is gonna be good. Strength. Okay, I spent all my money. That's fine. And it's one of those bosses who are benefiting from, like... Actually, there's a lot of ways this would have been okay. Perfect. How long does the strength addition last? Rage... I think strength is kind of permanent. Like, I don't think it fades away like poison does or vulnerability. Which is very dope. I'm doing like buku damage. And I'm gonna get rid of all their stuff in one go. Upgrade that. Get rid of that guy. Perfect. And then as much damage mitigation as I can. Which is not a lot, but it's something. One thing we're going to have to remember for next stream is to add a little view counter, because that's basically the only thing I look back on the actual live stream footage for. Alright, and damage 5 times. Oh, I guess it was 3 times 5 damage, but it was all stacked on one enemy. That's pretty neat. I didn't play that very well. I'll go ahead and just use that. I was just like, I don't want to waste the damage on the card. I didn't think the HP loss was going to be tragic. There we go. Upgrade 2 random skills. That's alright. Do I want to go for that? Because I think the thing that'll mess me up most is when there's multiple enemies, and the fact that this would, like, take out multiple enemies, I think it would be worth it, actually. And then here... I'll go for the random encounter. Actually, smithing. I think powers are kind of the most important. Or at least the thing that you can rely on most. And I'm down for that. Deal some damage. Deal that much damage. We're good. Absolutely death man. Oh well. I don't think I need the combust. Like I don't. Let's just say that I have to play cards. This will crack down on. Anger is very useful. Ooh. That's gonna be really good. Because I'm probably gonna be around that for most of the time. Combust is gonna be very useful. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh man, I should have like accounted for that. They like probably could have killed them all in one go. And the cool thing about this is I probably lost less health in the long run. And also even then, 1 damage. Oh, actually, okay, that could bypass defense. But I'm gonna bet that before the game came out, it was like. They were probably like, oh, well, we'll just have it with defenses. And they're like, ah, that's a little too powerful. I'm gonna go here. I know, like, smithing would help. But I think just the chance of getting random stuff is also insanely helpful. Yeah, get your wig. What's he gonna do next turn? Okay, so he's gonna plan to attack. Yeah, strength. Oh my gosh. Plated armor. Devastating. Okay, so I can negate some of that, and oh, I'm gonna gain 3 strength. Let's say more strength. Bro, I can like take this guy. Wait, did I play the one that was like? I think I played the. I thought it would look different. Don't choose the cards that share like the same image. I got what I was looking for. Oh my! That was like that's like objectively the best card. Objectively the best card. Because it's like most of these have like gained that, but there's no consequences. Oh wait, it started at not the whole thing. Oh, still good though. Like there's some really bad boss ones, and it's like that's fair. Yeah, it got like half this guy's health, more than that actually. He's not even gonna lay a finger on me. Perfect. Let's see, whenever you gain deal damage. good. You know, for a run that I was trying to set myself up for, like... Like, what was... I don't even remember what I was trying to... Oh, I was trying to set up a cursed run. This is probably the exact opposite. I'd call this a dope run. Yeah, like, it's going really good. Oh, it's splitting up. Oh well. I'm gonna have to keep in mind that, like, taking risks on stuff like that is actually gonna be really handy. Not playing on attacking. At the same time... Wait, that doesn't really do anything otherwise. Okay. I'm not really doing anything with exhausted cards. So I'm gonna ignore that. How to... I don't even recognize. Might have been a little bit. Let me see. Oh yeah, how's it going? I'm gonna guess it's one of those things where it's like, I know you, but not the YouTube. But let's see, I think going for strength build is gonna be the best for my character. Especially with how everything I have oriented around it. Like a bunch of small attacks. Or area of effect, I guess. So, like, that's gonna be good. Oh, that's so good. Try to keep blocking that. Alright, we got ourselves the dapper slime. It's got a little gentleman's hat. Hagano. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Because I thought, like, I read it as hag and I didn't make the connection. But I think if I read it like the hag, I guess it's like, okay, yeah. But yeah, this game is really fun. Like, I've always liked these like chaotic card games because it's like, oh, there's a lot of strategy games that I kind of find that like, oh, there's one solution, so what's the fun in like going and figuring that stuff out? It's like, in many ways, all that's been figured out. So in a game like this, it's like, I think I just killed myself. Okay, cool. Never mind. Okay, so what happened was... They were both gonna attack me for more HP than I had. And that would have killed me. But I basically did so much damage to them that they decided to split up into smaller characters. Which is fine, because I can just casually take them out. Or at least one of them out. Have I gone after the one with more HP? Yeah, I should have. But that's okay. Because at the end of this fight, it's going to return to a neutral state. Oh, actually, I didn't even... Oh, that's going to take out all of them. Correction. I got the job done. Flex potion. Alright, skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. Yeah, that one's gonna be good. Doubling strength. That's gonna... I'll put a pin in that. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them. Oh, I forgot. Well, I don't even remember the mindset I was going for. Oh yeah, abusing. Dude, there's nothing more fun to me than abusing systems. Like, I work when so I'm switching from being a quality auditor to uh like a brake operator at my job, and it's like for part of the quality auditing thing, like one thing I came up with fairly recently was what I call the 20-minute break and the 10-minute downtime. And basically what that does is like, so you can pick which times you go on break. I can pick to go on break, for a 20-minute break or 2 10-minute breaks. And I realized that me as a quality auditor, like, work is done based on who's working. And most people take the 2 10-minute breaks. So basically, if I decide to take the 20-minute break, then I basically get those two 10-minute periods where there's no work going on. And it's like just downtime. Like unadulterated downtime. Okay, that's good. So it's like I find little things like that to do all the time, and it's just like it makes me really happy. But yeah, I like how in this game, you get little things here and there, and it's kind of randomized, so you can't focus too much on what you should be doing because it's kind of just a lot of reacting. And then that's gonna kill off that guy. But yeah, this game, it is very similar to Darkest Dungeon, and I actually do have Darkest Dungeon somewhere in there, red section. I plan on giving that game a shot again because I did a video on it once, and it was kind of like, it was alright. Just like, it was part of me getting used to doing YouTube stuff again. I need to focus, let's see. So gaining strength is going to be handy. That'll do more damage on this. Actually, I probably should have doubled the strength from the beginning. I keep forgetting about. Oh! Oh, the system is a little bit not how I expected it to be. Alright, so when I took the one little cube and I was like, oh, I lose 1 HP every round. That should be okay then, right? And it's like, no, it isn't, because what happens is I end my turn, then lose 1 HP, then draw a card, so I'm basically drawing a card and I don't even get the chance to use it. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that. I don't think I need an additional block. I'm good with the amount of block that I have. A little bit of that's actually going to be helpful. Because, like, the circle guys, those guys are annoying. Because they'll always refill HP. That's where poison comes in and it's really handy, but that's not the character I'm playing right now. Actually, I probably should just take out the sentry first. And then worry about the others later. And the one thing I don't do very well in this game is I forget to use potions, and then I gain a potion. Because I have the mentality of, oh, well, there's going to be a worse time, so I should save it for that worst time. And it's like, it's not directly how that works. But I know... Actually, can I kill this guy in, like, one go if I really go for this? Because, like, I think these guys are worse than some bosses. I'll basically just use all of these. Oh. Epic. So like in this game, you basically get like five, like simple attacks and five defensive, like just gaining block. And there's like one card that you start off with every time. Like, it's basically a strike that like lowers your enemy's defense. Well, then everything after that, you pick it based on like the cards you want at the end of matches. I'm gonna go with Intimidate. Weak does sound handy. But the decks are kind of based on three characters. There's four of them, but I have really no hopes of ever beating this game. Really no point in playing this. Yeah. This is Scuff's first round. That's alright. Gonna add some block to this. Alright, this is what we call an L round. Like, my general strategy for this game is play as much defensive as I can and kind of like outlast them. Especially when I have like characters, like there's a character that's kind of like looks like a witch doctor, where they essentially they'll be doing like passive damage, like poison and stuff like that. So if I like keep defenses up and I just let the poison take care of it, I end up winning. But like the warrior has to be a little bit more on guard about. So like right now, these guys are basically going to do no damage to me, and I did a little bit of damage. So that kind of cancels out. And then the block goes away, so if I wanted to not get hit, I'd have to do 24 damage, which there's really no way I can do that, which is sus. But right now, I have so much strength that it doesn't matter. Yeah, losing the communist bird. I don't think they common H very well. But Rage was really useful. I'm gonna skip out on the boss battle. I'm just gonna go on regular mobs. But I do agree with you. Defense is kind of boring. But you want to know the thing about blocking? Is that it works. Like, it sucks when you don't have it. Like, right now. Yeah, I'm taking 10 damage no matter what. And that's alright. I'm losing to a guy in a Snuggie. Whenever I gain block, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Double strength. I really don't have much opportunities on that. $19 times 2. Let me go ahead and do that. That's alright. Actually, no, I do have enough defense. I could probably just do one passive attack, like check that out. I don't think swords can boomerang, but that's okay. That's gonna be really handy, especially for like some of the ones I have that are like really powerful. Like in particular, I don't even know off the top of my head. It's like really the strength that does it. Like that'll be cool. Trinkets are going to be handy. Every 3 attacks in a single turn gain a dexterity. Ooh. I like the risk reward there. Yeah, I'm living on the edge. How much more of this do I got? Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna win this round. And I can't rest either, so I can't regain HP. I just have to keep going. I just restart from the like the beginning, but these are kind of designed to where if you lose like if you lose progress, it's not that bad. Like it's part of the fun is just starting off with a new build every time. But I think for the sakes of defense, this is gonna be really handy. Actually, probably need something that gains defense more than anything else. But 5 defense. Yeah, no, I'm going for damage. That's a lot more fun. But I've only made it to the 3rd area like twice. And then after that, it's kind of like, oh, I have to find an elite no matter what I do. Shit. Okay, yeah. I've played Dead Cells. I haven't played Hades yet, but it's definitely on the bucket list. But yeah, Dead Cells is a lot of fun. That's one of those games where I'm like, yeah, there's no hopes in me ever like actually like beating that game. But it's just a lot of fun to play casually. Alright, I did. So that was gonna kill me in one go. And I have a block potion, so actually I'm not gonna take damage this round. But like, man, I took that guy out really quickly. Okay, I'm gonna take note. I'm about to deal math. 70, 69 damage. But all that was on one dude. I've got nothing better to do with this. Oh yeah. Yeah, triple movement is Wait, actually, there we go. That's gonna take him out. I think also in like a lot of games, my problem is I just refuse to block. I don't know what it is, but it's like when I'm in like games that are that melee, I just want to like be in your face. And this is where I'm done. I'm about to start another round. Wait, okay, I was about to say, like, there's no way I survived that. Alright. Someone's about to Ellen ratio me. So part of the gimmick for this video, because I did like another live stream where I just played the game casually, but I'm trying to do special seeds, and none of them have worked. I have a Wikipedia article, or not a Wikipedia, like a fandom article, and yeah, just none of the seeds work. The only one that worked was the one where I started with 1 HP. That was it. We're now about to pull up Mega Draft. Whipped and Nade. There's a lot of ways to say, like they get good, F. L plus ratio, whoop nade. Crazy kid. Alright, Mega Draft. Let's see if that works. Now Mega Draft should allow me to draft a custom starting deck of cards. It worked! It fucking worked! Alright, how much do I want block? I'll go with the Shiv in hand. Hello World is like my favorite card in this game. I basically like get an extra random card. And it's just kind of nice, especially when I like. My favorite card in this game is a Snecko. I think that's how it's pronounced. But basically, all cards cost random. Random cost. Let's see. Heal 5. Go with that. Ooh. Wait. Double energy. That's actually gonna be. I have to know how this works. Can I channel orbs as this? Because otherwise, this card would practically be worthless otherwise. But we're gonna try it out. Heal damage. Another cloak and dagger. I like the Shiv. Gain that. Havoc. Play the top card. Although a lot of my strategy is kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen like people like do paintings, but sometimes they'll just add strokes on a canvas and then work with what they have. That's probably the best way that I do a lot of my strategies when I first start off, because I don't know what the best move is, but I know I'll make the best move afterwards. But a lot of what I'm doing is like, if it's a good move that's red or blue when they're from other classes, I'll just take it. Because these kind of cards, like, I can get just from playing, but I think these ones I can only get right now. How many cards have I picked? Fielding. I wouldn't be surprised in some ways. It's like, it's funny the idea of like when I first got into like CSJ typology, it's like, you know, there's no way it could be like extroverted or like, you know, ESFJ in particular. So when it was like opposite types you can relate to, it's like I could see ESTJ but not ESFJ, but like, no, I could definitely see ESFJ more than I'm learning. But I think also the other thing too is that I'm doing these games for fun and it objectively does not matter. So I'm more willing, because there's a lot less risk involved with me going crazy. Oh, okay, so I only get one channel. That works actually. Oh, okay, I get to pick a card to retain, which, oh, I have so much cloak and dagger. Let's see, put in my hand. There we go. I'll keep that one around. Streamline is handy because it's like, the best way I can do things is just set up for like the next event. So even though I know this round isn't gonna last particularly long, but like still, it's kind of like the way that I think is, oh yeah, set that up. Gaining block, there we go. So I'm still at max HP even though I'm like taking this guy out. I'll hold on to that. But yeah, the world of difference, starting off with 4 energy versus 3 is crazy. I'm not really getting into an opportunity where I'm discarding cards, but that is probably going to be something that I work on as I go along. Because discarding is pretty useful. There we go. But yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but like you survive longer to do this, like where it's a little bit more defensive. Yeah, I don't own it, but I've definitely heard of it. I think I've watched, what was his name? I think I watched, I don't remember who I watched play it, but I definitely watched someone play it before. And I was like, wow, that's pretty alright. Actually, that's going to take him out in one go. But yeah, I hope you like Sea of Thieves. It's like, it's one of those games where you're interacting with a lot of people, right? There we go. That's handy for boss fights, because they're always going to take like an extra 50 damage. Because there's no way you're going to survive a round that takes, that gauge is there. It's basically just permanent fear. There we go. And I got myself a relic. I can no longer become frail. Okay. That's actually really good for like how I play, because basically frailness makes the effects of gaining defense worse. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to be losing 1 HP against this guy. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, very epic, my guy. I have 1 HP for next round. Yeah, it's like, puzzles are pretty cool, but it's like, I don't know, my extrovert sensing trickster ass is like, I don't see the one solution to the thing that, you know, is in front of me. So like, when I play games, like, I like to have like multiple solutions, because that's kind of how the real world works, is that there's a lot of ways to solve one puzzle. Oh, what? Wait, what the hell happened to my character? Oh, I don't know. Like, I, I depending on how long you've been out, I've been playing a different character. Oh, that was worthless. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of those awkward rounds where I do not have... I'm taking full damage. It is what it is. You can't prevent all damage. You just prevent the ones that you can. What I should have realistically been doing is go after the weaker ones. There we go. Now I'm only going to be taking 8 damage. But yeah, this was like the witch doctor character I was talking about, that like does the cool poison stuff, except there's no poison on this character right now. because bad timing, I guess. Oh, there we go. Let's see, keep a card to retain. I'll stick with defenses. So from this, I'd basically be getting 11 block because I can only channel one orb. My character. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need as much block as I can. Yeah, that's some piss poor timing. Actually, it's not that bad. Oh, it's not even bad at all. Like, I keep forgetting, like, the little ice cube guy that I have, like... I'm basically capable of just surviving. Like, a little bit of armor on there, so, like, that little bit of a difference. That's gonna be good. And, that's probably the easiest boss that I can have, because it's just one guy. When there's, like, multiple, like, I mean, of course it depends on the set that you build. But for most sets that I build, I kind of focus on big 1 damage. But I suppose I didn't do a whole lot there. Like a move like that, where it's like it's gonna cost 1 less every round that goes on. Yeah, that's gonna be handy. Keep that and make sure that I actually go out of my way to play it. Oh, hello world, perfect. Block. This will give me 11 block. That's gone. There we go. A little bit of damage isn't gonna hurt. I'm not sure why I'm going out of my way to use the attacks that do like the damage mitigation or the vulnerableness. It's like it's kind of the default. But I don't think I even need to use a fire potion to be effective. I'm gonna... Wait, hold on. I thought it was immune to frailness. Oh, okay, I lost dexterity. That's a little different, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try to do big damage. Throw that. We're done. I don't need to worry about the rest of it. Ow. Okay, that's fun. Tempting. So instead of healing, I'm actually gonna just upgrade a card. Because, like, the first level is pretty easy. Or not first level, but, like, first zone, so I don't need to worry too much about, like... I'm probably not gonna lose much more HP than I already have, and most of the HP loss I had was self-inflicted, so I can get a random relic. I should have probably blocked that off, but that's alright. I'm basically about to do the same mistake again. Oh my gosh, that's really good timing. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, the little hello world just is insanely helpful. I can get used to using the mega draft. This is incredible. Well, you gain 5 max health, so I can just kind of use that whenever. Alright, I'm not sure how effective me using poison's gonna be. Because it's like, I don't have poison to build off of poison, which is how you make poison effective. Costs 1 additional. I'll give it a shot. It's definitely a sus card. Ooh. I'll always get a potion now. You know, they're the run that I actually think I'm gonna... Man, I'm really bad. It's like, I know I have this one card that, like, whenever I play a power, I get cool stuff out of it. So I'm not sure why I don't just use it right away. That's alright. Alright, no attacks this round. I don't think I even need it. And itself might be able to take him out. I'm gonna keep that one around. No, actually, hold on. The best thing I can do is gain energy for myself. I know that if I'm ever in a crowd with, like, small, like, enemies that do, like, very small amounts of damage, but, like, there's a lot of them, I'm gonna be a little bit screwed. Might be unnecessary. That'll be handy. Try to get as much HP back as I can when I do these. Oh yeah, look, we'll check it out. I'm gonna be a little bit screwed. And I keep doing the same mistake again. Yeah, that was definitely chaotic. But I know if I keep that one, I'm gonna be losing a little bit of HP. Oh my gosh, you keep forgetting to drink the fruit juice. Like, does it really do much? Not really. Like, I don't think I'm gonna gain 5 HP from it, but I'm gonna gain a capacity of 5 HP. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to drink up at the end. I think my run's gonna end. Hold on, no it won't. Oh wait, yes it will. Well, that was a good run! I guess we're done here. I'll try the next run after that. So, Mega Draft worked. Not for me, but just in general, it worked. Let's see, Fade Away at Night Terrors mod. That's gonna be good, resting it. 100%. I don't even know if I want to try out the Fade Away, but basically I'm going to. I can gain 100% HP whenever I'm at a rest site, but I lose 5 max HP, and every new room I lose 1 max HP, but I get armor. So I think probably the best one I can do for trying this out is this guy who does like a passive heal. Oh, I spelled it wrong. There we go. Spelling errors happen on occasion. I misspell things all the time. Which might be why some of the mods aren't working in this. Yikes. Okay. So probably the best strategy you can do is not be in as many. Well, actually, I lose 1 max HP no matter what. But this is gonna be the best move. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough block to really do much with that. But it seems like this deck is kind of focused on quick battles. Or at least the benefit of the 5-plated armor. That's fun. Oh, I also have to remember too, I have the base perk for the Ironclad where I gain 6 HP at the end of every combat. I'm losing max HP regardless. I'm just gonna advance that along. Why I took the 175 gold, but I got some doubt that whenever I get to a healing spot, I can, or not a shop, I can remove it and basically have a net profit of 100 gold. There we go. I keep forgetting I have to play with the iron plating. I like having the friends around on this because it's like it gets me on a good track of like what I should be talking about in streams. It gives me a good idea of what I should be explaining and not explaining. Or at least going out of my way to explain. But it's fun, even after, you know, breaking the rules of the game, I still suck. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Actually, no, it won't. Okay, I did that perfectly. Yeah, I'll never forget. It's like, iron plating does not appear in the game naturally. Or at least, like, from what I've encountered, like, it's generally something you get from a potion. Or, you know, kind of exploiting the game. So I keep forgetting, like, that's a thing. But yeah, it's a thing I need to keep track of and account for. Oh, yeah. It's like most of my college classes work that way. Ooh, yeah, I don't. So I'm in school for information systems, but I like chose a focus in business because I thought that'd be like the most useful thing I can do. And yeah, I was also at the time where I thought I was an INFP. So like when she's like, oh yeah, like try accounting, it's like, cool, I'll give that a shot. And I hated accounting is actually a huge understatement to how I felt about accounting. I really fucking hated accounting. But I suppose with the cheating thing, it's like, you just gotta do it right and you're not gonna worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna take a bit of damage. Just it feels so good to lay down the heavy attacks. And that didn't really do much. Oh yeah, we're all good. Easy game. I'm gonna go with anger. Yeah. Oh, wait, what's coding? I might actually start needing to visit resets. But yeah, coding is it's just way preferable to accounting. But yeah, kind of my thing on accounting versus coding was like, yeah, I don't care if I'm an INFP, I'm just going to coding. I like that one way more. I don't care if I'm good at it or not. But hey, the funny thing was I didn't turn out to be that. Elite battle, let's go. Alright, this guy. Got the pushover when it comes to this. Oh yeah, I get you. Like I've always kind of been on like with coding. It's like you're never gonna get good, and that's okay. Like, in some ways, it's like it reminds me of art when it comes to like looking up code and copying and pasting it. Like I just find that to be the nature of how coding works in like the real functional world. Like kind of like in a similar way, it's like art because I was doing art before I did coding, and the thing with art is that you know lots of people when they first think of doing art is that using reference is cheating, and the answer is no, it isn't. You're just like it's insanely helpful and does like good works and stuff like that. Like you know, everyone's going to appreciate it far more if you look up a picture of a horse and it looks better than if you didn't. Oh my gosh, it's really handy. And it's kind of similar with coding too. But like, I think, let's see, I watched one video where it was like, it kind of described uh, what the best way to describe cheating and like stuff, and it's like, you know, like coding and art and like other things, they're not a sport, so it's like the idea is just to get the outcome. But I know with like kind of school, it's like technically, in ways, it is a competition like sport, where it is kind of theoretically based on the same scale. So objectively not good, but just kind of roll with it. But, yeah, so like, I don't know. I don't mind like copying pasting code stuff, especially if it's gonna get a more efficient thing. And even then, it's like I don't know if this is just me, but like when I like look at code, I can kind of like I never find exactly what I'm looking for, but it's enough for me to get the structure of it that I can adjust it to what I need to adjust it to. Yeah, when I'm on boss battles, I don't really worry about losing HP that much. It's all just gonna reset at the very end of the boss battle. Although, unfortunately, my rate of health loss to inflicting is kind of low. And, well, actually, that round's gonna be okay. Maybe I can... Okay, vulnerable? That? Ah, come on. I'm missing out on the... I really need another, I guess health bar, if you will. Or not health bar, like another mana thing. But I think I'm just gonna go with that regardless of the consequences when the next round comes. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Hmm. 89. Okay, that was dumb. Well, no, that's straight up gonna kill me. Okay. I promise I'm better than this in most games. Alright, praise Snako. That'll be my next one. And I'm probably gonna play that with this guy, I think. That would be the most fun. Okay. Wait. Oh no. Nah. We're just gonna boot that from the beginning. So, maybe the Sneko is not gonna do much for me. Now we're just gonna continue that run. Well, if it crashes again, then I might have to say, the heck with it. Wait, I don't even have anything. Okay, I think we're gonna be done with that one. Yep, nah, no more of that. So then what that means is no Sneko, and what we're gonna do instead You're too slow. That's probably what is gonna happen next. Well, I kind of want to try my true form again. Oh wait, oh man, I had to continue again. It's impulsive that I do that. Well, oh, it actually worked. It actually didn't work. No, we're good. All right, I need to be more careful about this. I need to like kind of hold this backwards. I'm just gonna kind of carefully press the buttons. Kind of give this a weird physical form so that I'm like on guard a little bit instead of monkey auto brain. I don't know if that made any sense. Okay, there we go. So the game could not handle the Snecko. So we're gonna try my true form because it didn't work last time. Well, like now that I've gotten like multiple of these going, I hope it works because it does seem like one of the more fun ones to do. My true form, correct. Basically, I get a demon form, I get a wraith form, and an echo form. But I know the Ironclad is the only character I've seen with the demon. We're gonna start that direction. If not, that's gonna be kind of sus. Okay, yeah, no, that didn't work still. Oh, there might have to be something I unlock. That's the only thing I can think of. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the You're Too Slow mode and the starter deck, and then after that, I think I'm gonna call it the end of the stream. So, this and two more. Since this isn't going to be one of the interesting speed runs, I'm just going to kind of barrel through. So I'm not going to be even focusing on defense that much, I'm just going to be going straight attack and see what that does for me. Sometimes it works better, other times it doesn't, but I know that defense is more consistent at least. It's very rare that you can inflict more damage than it's very rare you can inflict more damage than like the HP you can recover. It's very hard to recover HP in this game. It's one of those scenarios where that little bit of defense is not that helpful because I'm going to be taking damage anyway. Even if I spend the entire turn using all defensive. But sometimes that just happens. That's where I'm like, okay, I'll gladly attack. I guess I also am a silly boy because I didn't get any AoE attacks. I kind of am used to this being a common occurrence. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna make it out of it. Have I even gotten to the second zone in this video? Yeah, I don't think I have. Which is even funnier. Because I'm using things that theoretically make the game easier, but I'm still messing it up. I'm gonna go with that. So the relic I gained, whenever an enemy dies, I gain that, which is gonna be really dope. Maybe not for like the first boss because it's just one dude. Okay. It's a small price to pay, and unfortunately, that little bit of a combo does not help me out. Here's what like when oh yeah, it metalized. Okay, cool. Yeah, luckily that HP loss is not armor resistant. Alright, one more round, this guy's down. But I think this guy was definitely designed for this. And, wait a minute. Oh, it is the same gremlin horn. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. Do I have vulnerability inflicting moves? I don't think I do. I'll go with... That'll be good. Any of these? I'll give it a shot, sure. Kind of sucks I chose the one route that had no ending to it. Or, not no ending, but like... The one that was just gonna keep going forever. And just have no option to not go on that run. Very epic. You know, I'm only the bet for the slimes. Like, the best thing I could do is not inflict a lot of damage. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of HP damage, or... Yeah, HP damage, yeah, it's fucking over-clarifying. HP loss. There we go. That'll work. There we go. Now I'm gonna play vulnerable to enemies. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be nice. Every 10 attacks, one of them is like gonna do substantially more damage. Sign me up. Well, I signed myself up, I guess. No one has to do any of that. I took care of it. Very epic. Wait, oh! One round, one turn. Take that. Speed is a fun one if you can time it out right. Alright, that's unfortunate. I don't really have much means of exhausted cards, but like, I could probably start doing that. Especially for powers. Ooh, upgrade card. This has been the most handy to me. There we go. Okay, I'll definitely be getting to zone. Oh yeah, I did get to zone 2 like at the very beginning of the video. Oh crap, I probably should have played that. Oh well. That'll be next time. And unfortunately, with regret, I can't say I completely regret getting the item, the Gremlin Horn, because that is one of the best items that I could hope for. But at the same time, though, it is really annoying to have regret in there and kill off my little, what is it, Clash combo. There we go. This game really wants me to do resting. And it's like, no, I've got that grind set. I upgrade cards. I've got no time for rest. I'll definitely be doing it after other events. Actually, kind of depends. I haven't been doing fatal damage. This is gonna be the best for me long term. Yeah, so it's kind of switching between defensive and attack mode. Kind of sucks. There we go. Neutral damage. Oh, and every attack I do is going to hurt me in exchange. So having a good amount of guard is going to be insanely handy. Or I just do really big damage and it's not going to be a problem. But I'm sure it's gonna be, actually, yeah, it's gonna be a huge problem. Well, that sucks. I got farther than I expected, actually. You know what? I might be spoken a little bit too soon. I think I got this, actually. No. Yeah, I'm dead. I've spoken too soon about spokening too soon. Alright, two more. Starter deck and you're too slow. So I'm gonna go with you're too slow because starter deck actually does sound one of the more chaotic fun. That'll be a good send off. Now I'm willing to bet that this is a reference to Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm gonna go with this route right here. Kind of the default one. I'm just gonna mostly stick to the left. Wait, is it every hit that I do make slow? What does the slow even do? Wait, whenever you play a card, Jawworm receives 10% more damage from attack this turn. What does that have to do with slow? Weird. I don't understand the mechanic that I inflicted on myself. But I suppose there's really nothing I can do to not make it happen, so I probably don't even need to understand it that close. Yeah, I probably should have done some defense, but... yeah, that's easy. Add 3 shivs or add 1. I think block is gonna be... my problem is, like, I know block is, like, the best one to do, but it is objectively really boring. So I don't tend to be like, oh yeah, let's get that block build going. At the same time, though, you do the things that you gotta do to win. And I keep forgetting about that because I'm like, oh, big numbers. But I do plan on, like, doing this on my own time, so, like, if I ever do actually win at this game, I will be sure to talk about it. But I wouldn't get my hopes up. Also, this works well because it's like, I'd say out of all characters that have the most potential to do, like, a bunch of different cards of damage, it's gonna be this one. Especially with, like, the shivs. I could just spawn in 0 damage cards, or 0... a bunch of 0 costing damaging cards. Based on other stuff I get, of course. Okay. See if I get anything kind of cool. Nope. Okay. block, draw 2 cards, or deflect. There we go. Yeah, this is a pretty good flow state. Of like not taking damage and doing little dishes. This strategy really doesn't work when there's a lot of enemies, so I'll make sure to... Oh. I keep thinking they do 6, what do they call it? 6 block. Okay, yeah, this is one of those I really need to make sure this guy's killed dead. Actually, nah. I gain enough defense. But yeah, there's definitely characters that do like 35 damage, and it's like, gotta be kidding. Flying poison also helps with a lot of the survival. Especially when there's lots of poison involved. That'll do good. That'll be my future of AoE. Alright, so... A little trickery with this guy is that he kind of like, if you're gonna use skills, you have to make sure that like, it actually isn't gonna be that much more deadly than if you were just gonna ignore it entirely. Which is kind of one of the benefits of why I think the Ironclad is more designed for this, is that there really aren't skills involved with that guy. He just kind of hits. And like, all that damage adds up, so there's like... it's a little unfortunate. And if I don't kill him next round, he's gonna kill me. But I am... yeah, he's down. And with how I use grave sites, that's practically worth it. Or the like... okay, wait, is it... you can gain strength. Yeah, I might have to do some experimenting. Is it like a permanent strength gain? Because if it is, that's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna experiment on. Got a little carried away in some ways. There we go. Alright, so I guess I now have like a permanent 1 more strength, which is pretty cool. Actually, I kind of... That is probably one of the better cards I can go for. I take back what I said about that one card not being... very epic. Power. The Caltrops. Am I prepared? No, I'm not even gonna answer that question. I'm not prepared. I got lucky there. Oh. Yeah, I got really lucky. But basically what happened was I didn't really describe it, I just kind of like cautiously hitting the grab button multiple times. I was given an opportunity to rob a dead body, and if I kept robbing him, there was a chance that an enemy could show up. And I got lucky, let's put it that way. Oh man. Unfortunately, I can't play that. I probably would have killed him actually if I paced it out a little bit. That's okay. Hey, showed up anyway. And we're going in that direction. Power, absolutely. That's one of the best moves right there. If I play with exhaust, like I have some stuff that plays with exhaust, I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that. I don't think I'd actually survive if I just went with lift right there. Like my HP is that low. Good start right here. Oh no, okay, that's fortunate. But it's gonna come back eventually. I basically had an opportunity to draw a card, but I have to discard a card. Do I got anything? Nah, it's all good. I'll wait to the point where I have like what would you say, mediocre opportunities to play anything. Can use that anyway. Alright. Both does damage, but that's okay. I should really stop trying to attack this guy. Yeah, it's kind of doing more damage to himself when I just kind of hold back a minute. Okay. You know, actually, I'm dead. I'm just objectively dead. Wait, what? Okay, never mind. I was about to say what happened. Last match. Here we go. I don't even remember what. Oh yeah, starter day. Spelled it correctly. Yep. I really hope this one works, otherwise it's gonna be a letdown. Oh my gosh, it worked. Okay, so I don't even remember. I can only... Card rewards contain only 2 cards, that's okay. On card reward screens, you have 2 fewer cards to choose from. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I can pretty much for the most part do anything with any card. So like, my thing is like having the ability to just use them is more relevant than, I don't know, like, trying to make sure I get certain cards. Like, I'm sure that they can do stuff with it, but for like kind of how I operate, I need it like this. Or I guess would prefer it. Okay, yeah, he's dead. That's good. Wait. I don't get cards? Oh. So I have to buy all the stuff. Oh, joy! This actually really sucks. Now that I'm like actually processing the consequences of my actions. And go for that. Yeah, in that instance, I myself more damage just taking that guy out than actually blocking. I usually don't exhaust like orbs unless I'm like really cycling through them, unless like at the end of the round. I kind of call it the final push tactic. But I'm not at that point, so. Cool. Yeah, this guy doesn't do great against these guys. That's unfortunate. At least from what I can tell. Like, I don't know, maybe it's not even this guy in particular. Actually, I'd probably say it's the worst time with, the silent, the witch doctor looking thing. Shaman probably might be a little more accurate. Maybe there's something that is a little bit closer to resembling a witch doctor. But, unfortunately... yeah, it's just like the artifact basically negates a debuff, so when there's poison, that kind of sucks, but if it's like, oh, you apply the poison, but the poison doesn't poison. There we go. Like, having one of them in there just makes it a lot more manageable. Yeah, I don't think there's any physical way for me to negate all damage unless I just take one of them out. But like, now that we're at that point, it's smooth sailing except for being freaking dazed. There's really nothing I can do about that. Oh, and that's gonna take him out. There we go. That's a good use of the dual cast. Oh wow! I got a little bit more defense. Let me upgrade something that's good. I like that one. It's a nice subtle one. Oh, I should have paid attention to how many mobs there were, and I should probably apply these as best as I can. There we go. But this guy shouldn't be a huge problem for him. Especially if I'm going to be mostly focusing on melee attacks. There we go. Yeah, that's an unfortunately really large amount of damage. But He's down. No. Combats are no longer encountered in... Oh, that's... I appreciate that. Doesn't happen that often. But it's still kind of cool. But... Okay, so that'd be 16 damage, so I'm really not going to get a whole lot out of that. At least for compensating for like the next 2 turns or something. Not dead yet, though. Keyword is yet. I want to get the green defensive card. Yeah, a little bit of that healing is going to be handy. I have a shop around me that I'm going to be necessarily worried about. That's going to be pretty dope. It's like, there's only one reason, like, okay, so the thief, every time it attacks you, it takes your gold. But it's like, the only time that matters if you, like, run away, which is, like, a really odd special event. So it's like, but you can run away before anything even happens. So, I guess it's a nice little, oh yeah, it's a reference to being a thief, and it takes your stuff. Awesome, cool. Whatever. I might actually try something with this guy where I only do so much damage around and focus pretty much purely on this, unless there's that screen, because then that means there will be multiple mobs with that HP bar. So there will be 277 guys. Oh no, this is Slime Crush. Defend as much as I can. Let's see how much damage that's gonna do. That's gonna be... I'm gonna have 6... Oh, never mind. Yeah, I haven't seen it do a Slime Crush in a while, even though he's always talking about Slime Crush. I guess because I do a lot of damage to it, so it decides to split itself off. But, yeah, I am on the cusp of losing. I'm not gonna win whatsoever. I'm basically gonna be left at the tiniest bit of health left. I keep gaining, like, armor I'm not accounting for. But, okay, yeah, that's a wrap. Well, I'm just gonna let this play out. You guys have a good one. There might be one more thing I do is play the Spire before I'm done with it. It's probably gonna be just play with the pure custom rounds. And I'll explore that a little bit, but until then, have a good one, guys, and take care.